Hello, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, and welcome back to another episode of the Something Original podcast. I am the man behind the camera, Adrian, along with our host,
Chase.
And Gannon.
Worst timing ever.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks, Adrian, for
I think
kicking
it was
us
quite
off.
organic. I think it felt organic.
It was definitely original. If I were to put a name to it,
It would be something original.
something original. But hey, guys, welcome back. To another episode. We got a fucking amazing show for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what. My mind went blank. Okay, real question though. How do you guys like the chibi type of animes?
I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay. Me and Gannon played that Gundam game yesterday, Adrian, with the chibi Gundams.
How is it?
And it was like if I had to rate it, it was like a 3 out of 10.
So not as good as the Gundam Evolution game?
It's crazy because I thought it was decent. I thought it was like all right, for the meantime. Hang on.
I mean, what would you rate it?
4.5.
Okay, well, not doing much better.
Doesn't sound too good.
Well, I don't want to put it up in like good, like real good, like decent tier, like mad decent tier. You can't do
It's
that.
definitely, it had a cool-ish, honestly, I didn't get too far into it. I was still on the tutorial, and I was like, okay, I feel like this is how the game's going to go, just overall. The boss fight was kind of cool, and it was challenging enough, but yeah, and the chibi art style just wasn't like, am I saying that? Is it chibi?
I thought it was
Chibi,
pronounced
right?
like chibi, but I don't know.
I'm gonna
That
say
sounds like
chibi.
Yeah, I think it's chibi.
Chibi sounds like off.
And I'm studying Japanese, so it's pronounced chibi.
I'm going with that too. I've watched enough anime where I can say I might know some Japanese, so I'm gonna say chibi as well.
Give me your best Japanese right now.
Konnichiwa. How you liking that?
Hajimemashite.
Undare desu.
Boku no namae wa Chase desu.
You've worked on your accent there. You sounded a lot less female. You sounded more just like
Boku no
normal.
namae wa.
There, you back to Gan, you have like, if you actually learn Japanese, you got a real like deep voice for it. You can actually like do the deep voice. It doesn't seem too forced.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
See, that's the best thing, because me and Gannon, Ohio guys right here, good morning in Japanese is Ohio.
Oh, nice.
I like that.
And then gozaimasu, you say that after gomaimasu.
Watch Lost History, and turns out like Ohio at one point was Japanese. And it means good morning. Because that's what you that's what you feel when you go through, and there's just like you have a fentanyl, heroin, and crack riddled town. It's good morning,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you guys
I mean,
that, like, how was it growing up in Ohio?
We talked about it before, but the hometown we grew up in, or at least I grew up in, I think, when did you move to Lewisburg, Gannon?
I moved to Lewisburg at the end of the 4th grade, beginning of the 5th grade.
So still pretty young, you would say, right?
Man, I'm D-Town all the way, baby.
Detroit?
I mean, I would I would claim Detroit. No. We have its shittier cousin, Adrian, Dayton, Ohio. All right.
Oh,
Get your.
you mean
Don't soil the
you
name.
mean the Big D? No, Detroit. Dayton,
The
Ohio.
big Dino Detroit, baby. That's just how we keeping it out here, for real. Yeah.
Oh, I was
Let 'em
thinking
cook.
again when I'm out there, we should, if I have time. I don't know if I'm gonna have time, but we should absolutely get some Luckies.
I'm down. I'm actually too down, man. I'm about to go and get one of them.
More like
Them,
D-Town.
Don't go what?
More like D-Town.
Yeah, man. We go get some bevs, like old
Some
times.
bevs. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We could sing some
We'll
songs.
we'll talk about maybe potentially starting a podcast.
Hopefully,
That sounds
Like
like
the
a
old
good idea.
times.
You guys should do it.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I have like the face or voice for it.
What would you name it?
Ah, jeez.
Even, you know.
It's got to be
I'll try-
something original. I don't know.
It does have to be something original. Let me think.
It's just on the tip of my tongue though.
Just
Yeah.
on the tip of my
Probably-
penis. Yeah.
Turtleberry Ricky and the Boys.
I like it. I like it. You should honestly have that. Should be your. That should be like the exclusive show eventually down the road. Like you host Gannon, Turtleberry and the
dude.
Boys.
That would be cool. I think Turtleberry Ricky's gonna be British though, so then I'll have you guys on. It'll be like a talk show. Well, no, that's kind of like Next Caller. Dang it.
Yeah, that is like exactly like this caller.
Ah!
It's like we
And I-
already do this.
I'm pretty sure we had a Turtleberry as one of the next callers too. Did we?
Well, it's his cousin, Turtleberry Ricky, and the Boys, and the thing is, anyone can join the and what we'll talk about conspiracies and how the government's bad.
So
and-
just like this podcast.
Except in private.
Hang on. All right, fine. I'll just go back and forth with myself for hours using different personalities and voices, and
I
see how far I can go before I just lose it.
I
I
brought
feel
this
like
up
you do
in
that
the.
already. Like, a
Yeah,
lot.
I feel like this is. I feel like dude, we've already kind of thought of all this.
You are too right though. It's crazy, man.
I brought this up in the group chat like a couple weeks ago, and I think Adrian responded to it. He said I said we should have an episode of the podcast where we have a AI guest on the podcast.
AI.
And there's
Like
like
Vision?
these. What?
We're getting
Oh, yeah,
we're getting
yeah.
Paul Bettany on the podcast.
That'd
We're
be
fucking
sweet.
entering
I'd be
the
cool- I'd be
MCU
cool with
right
that.
now. But like, there's these like softwares out there already where it's like I've seen people do it for their own podcast. We're stealing content, it's original stuff. But
Well-
they set up the software and they can choose a face, choose a voice, and it responds to voice input, and you can just have them up on your podcast thing, and it's literally just a computer. You're talking to a computer, it's talking back to you.
Oh, and we can just ask them anything.
Yeah.
Wait, so could AI be non-binary when technically it's binary?
Wouldn't that just make it binary? Is that a new?
You know-
Are
you
we
get what I'm
coming
saying?
up with?
You-
Yeah, are we
yeah,
coming up with
you-
a new thing? Because it wouldn't
You
be
get what-
non-binary. Because
Because
it
it's
would
binary-
be binary.
It's binary code. Oh, what? Interesting.
Hold up. Somebody get
Interesting.
LGBTQ plus on the phone right now. We need to talk to the headquarters.
Interesting. Truthful. Wow. Didn't think about that.
We should ask the AI that when we have him on. Sorry.
Absolutely. I will. That'd be probably.
Or we can do that
I'll
for your
start off
show.
with some-
Maybe.
Start off with some easy questions like, like, hey, what's your favorite color? What's the meaning of life? Who actually killed Hitler?
Me.
And JFK.
how many different
Intelligent
secrets.
life forms out there are in the world
Yeah.
or in the universe. Yeah.
Well, probably none.
Do you think humans are an intelligent life form?
That's what I was gonna. That's where I was going
Well,
with it.
we're technically not a category 1 civilization, tier 1 civilization, so we're not intelligent.
Wait.
I still
Then what? Where do we? What are we going off of as a tier 1? We don't even know what that is. Then.
Yeah, we know what a tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3
What-
are.
Wait, how,
Well,
but how
so
do we
what-
know this?
So what are we? What tier?
Well, it's
yeah,
just-
exactly.
it's-
What tier are we?
It's-
In like comparison to what other civilization of human?
It's just more of like a theory. It's more of an idea of like what we could eventually get up to. It's like a thought kind of thing. We talked about it before on the podcast. It's like a tier 1 civilization is like, it's a civilization that is able to use, it has fully gone 100% like renewable resources. They are able to take, like they're able to sustain energy from like solar, wind, and all that stuff, but we aren't fully 100% there. They say we're like 0.78%, or no, we're 0.8%. We're 78% there to a tier 1 civilization. Like a tier 2.
You firmly believe we're 78% to what you just described.
Well, that's just what the person who like made the tier system
well, who is
said.
this person? Like, who deemed
I
them?
forget his name.
Who died
Adrian,
and made
it's
them
your
this?
job. Look it up, Adrian. God, what are you doing? What are we fucking paying you for?
But listen. Because like, in the sense of like renewable energy and like being able to what's the word I'm looking for?
Sustainable energy?
Yeah, because like even how we're all trying to switch to like make a switch to like electric cars, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part. Are these factories that are mass producing these and totally pumping these out as much as possible fully ran by solar or electrical energy?
No. Absolutely. Well, if they are ran by electrical energy, it's still not good. Because you need some sort of like background energy to produce that electricity.
Right.
You know, you need like gasoline and all this other shit to be running these facilities. If it's 100%, I think Elon talked about making like a giga city. I'm totally on board for that because that's like a solar panel city.
The same guy that hasn't
Elon?
felt. The same guy that hasn't felt.
Elon, yeah.
Finished,
The
like,
same guy you hate with a passion?
I don't know if he came up with the idea. Maybe I'm just like totally giving this guy credit
man.
where credit
man.
may not be due.
Hey man, all I gotta say is
You sound
Buddy
like an
owes us a
Elon
bullet train, bro.
fanboy.
Buddy owes us a bullet train,
He
bro.
does.
He does, yeah, for sure. He owes us a national rail system. We should have been making that in like 2008, I believe. That would
Right.
have been like where we
'Cause
started
he's a-
doing it.
He's such a good
And then
guy.
Elon came around and was like, I'm going to actually make an underground tunnel. And he only made like 3 miles worth of Hyperloop.
Plot twist: he's a mole person.
He does look like a mole.
From like Johnny Test, he looks like he hasn't been in the sun for years.
No,
This
for
is all-
sure.
This is adding up now.
I feel like if he does step outside in the sun, his skin's just going to melt and become a goob, a glob.
I feel like he just
How-
spits
how's
on
that-
random babies sometimes.
How's that research coming along,
Oh,
Adrian?
so you were talking about the Kardashev scale proposed by
Yes.
Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev in 1964. Even though the scale
Yes.
is hypothetical in regards to energy consumption on a cosmic scale,
Yes.
it really doesn't make sense how you would harness the energy of the galaxy.
That'd be
Well,
tight.
I think in his
It all
in
sounds
his,
comic
like,
book, really.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's all
Could
hypothetical,
you
you know.
imagine? Could you
I think
imagine?
I think his tier 3 idea, it was like harnessing the energy from a black hole
No, Type 3, a civilization in possession of
Is that
energy
dark
at the
energy?
scale of its own galaxy.
Is this considered dark energy?
I
Is
don't
it?
think so.
Like dark matter, you mean?
Yeah, dark matter. It is. Can you look up what would the appropriate way to question that be?
Well, isn't dark matter just whatever is not like an object in space? Like if you're just in space, you're technically in dark matter? Or is
Well,
that different?
It says dark matter is a hypothetical form of matter thought to account for approximately 85% of the matter in the universe.
You were right, Chase.
Dark matter is called dark because it does not appear to interact with the electromagnetic field, which means it does not absorb, reflect, or emit electromagnetic radiation and is therefore difficult to detect.
Did you hear me cough?
No, it didn't come through, but it was funny the way you were...
It's like super handy. I could like use my hands. I could do all kinds of stuff now. So much room for activities.
I knew you were gonna quote it.
Greatest movie in the world.
I must quote it. It is a reflex, my boy.
It's a fantastic movie. Way better than Footloose. The reboot.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Time out. Low blow there.
That seemed like a very precise.
Because it was meant to be. That's for yelling at me earlier.
Yeah, Chase. I heard that verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Well, he's the one that's like, this doesn't make sense. It's like, well, you can look it up, Adrian. Jeez, what are you here for?
Yeah. Still not
Footloose.
very nice of you.
Footloose.
You should get
All
that
right.
tattooed on you.
Mm-hmm.
Footloose. All right, 1 million subscribers.
Underneath your right foot, so you don't gotta worry about it. But it's under your
Underneath the
foot.
underneath the other one, it's got to say "Kick off your Sunday shoes."
Kick off your Sunday shoes. I like it. Yeah, I would totally do it.
You would get a
A
tattoo
million?
on the bottom of your foot. I feel like that would hurt.
Yeah, I would do it.
I feel like that would.
It would probably hurt, but I'll do it for 1 million YouTube subscribers. It's an ongoing. The second we hit 1 million YouTube subscribers, I will tattoo my foot.
Yeah, I'm posting this on TikTok. I'm gonna hold you to
Do
your
it.
word.
I'm all about it.
Tight.
Nice.
Man. You do that, and I'll get like a dagger or something. You know.
Okay, you'll get something cool, and I'll get fucking
Something I was planning on getting anyways.
yeah on your foot. Really?
Not on my foot for sure. I'm gonna do mine like visible because I want it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the beach, and people are just gonna be like, "Oh, should I say like Footloose, but not the original?"
The sequel underneath.
The reboot.
Footloose, the sequel, the reboot.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because it has boot in the name.
Mhm.
Love it.
And then you got to
On my
wear
foot.
boots and take off your boot to show them your tattoo that says boot.
Nice. Okay. It's like Inception.
Yeah.
And
Russian-
it's also
Boot
like your
Russian
foot
dolls.
is now loose.
It's like one of those Russian dolls where you just like keep popping it open, and then there's like another layer
Oh.
and another layer.
Mm-hmm. And eventually we'll get to my deepest insecurities, But
Is it that you can't dance?
All right, guys, we're gonna end it here.
Is it really?
Well, it's not
Why
my
do you think
deepest
Why do you
insecurity.
think Footloose is his favorite? It's like something he wants. He's always.
Yeah, it's like I'm
aspired to do.
projecting. I'm trying to be like that,
If
Yeah,
it makes
why
you
do you
feel
think I'm
better, I
obsessed with
can't dance
Batman?
at it. So. I could
Can
slow
anybody
dance.
really? Gannon, can you dance?
Yeah, I got rhythm, bro.
No,
for sure.
not really. No,
You can ask people.
I've got videos. He doesn't.
I'm also drunk in those videos.
They were one of them was at work. Multiple of
And
them were at work.
I'm not messing
I was
around.
drunk in those videos.
I really do got rhythm though.
I was probably drunk taking those videos, to be honest.
Okay. He's capping.
Oh.
He's a square. What else we talking about today, boys?
Okay.
I was gonna
Catholic
ask.
cathedrals, are they good?
Okay. Probably not. Are you a practicing Catholic? They're probably not good for you.
Right. Maybe.
It sounded like the start of a news story.
That's what I was trying for, honestly.
Well, yeah, that report came out.
More
The
F5.
Catholic.
Tonight
That
at
would be
7.
something. Somebody get Borat on the phone, bro.
Sasha Baron
Oh,
Cohen, he is fucking
dude.
hilarious.
Bo-Rat
So we have 'em-
inside. That should be the sequel. Bo-Rat inside the Catholic Church. That would be
Adventures
awesome.
of Borat
actually.
and the Pope.
And yeah, get the Pope too. That'd be so funny. Even if like somehow Borat's Loki behind all of it too. He's like with the Illuminati and all that.
He is the Illuminati.
So he could actually probably get in with the Pope and make this a real thing. It still would be funny. I'd watch it. Even.
Should we get him on?
Borat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I'll just
yeah, yeah.
I'll DM him.
absolutely-
Yeah,
I'll make a few
I'm
calls.
sure he would.
I got it. Let me take. I'm the producer. I'll take care of it.
Okay, yeah, Adrian, do your job.
I'm just gonna DM like 100 different celebrities. Hey, you want to be on our podcast?
Okay, if you had a dream list of celebrities, who would you want on?
Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn, dude. That
Yes.
would be
I
insane.
would not be able to talk because I'd be crying the entire interview. That'd be so.
Every time I see a video
he's
of
so
that man,
funny.
it's just something outrageous,
Yeah.
and you feel like you should be prepared for it, but you're just not.
never are.
Dude
He
just speaks in intrusive thoughts. You know?
yes. Yeah.
Theo, if you're listening, please. I know you're doing your whole podcast circuit right now, but
Yeah, let's get him
Please.
on here.
Oh, Woody Harrelson.
that'd be good.
Shaq. Big Shaq Diesel.
I
just said
feel
big
like he might be a little too boring
What?
on
But
our
he's a DJ.
podcast. I don't know, man. I just feel like
He
no.
also owns a
I
chicken
take
place.
I take it back. He'll bring it for sure.
Shaq brings energy constantly.
Okay, so Shaq. I had Big Chicken last week. That's funny you say that. For the first time. Good place.
Yeah, what?
Who else? Robert Downey Jr. for sure.
That'd be fun.
Dream
fun.
list. Nikola Tesla. We're gonna get a time machine.
We're gonna get a time machine.
With that also, U.S. Grant for sure. Want to talk to him.
Oh, who's the chick from Parks and Rec? You know.
Leslie
Knope, the lady that plays Leslie Knope.
No, Andy's wife,
Oh, Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza. Her, yeah.
That'd be
I was
funny.
gonna guess
She's
her. Honestly.
fucking hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
That would be funny.
Or Maya Rudolph. She's also a hilarious woman.
I would like Keanu Reeves on here.
Keanu
I
Reeves
just
would be
feel like
sweet.
he'd be a wholesome guy. He would just talk about how he saved 40 orphans in a fire. You know.
John Bernthal, the guy who played Punisher.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ed Hardy,
Ed Hardy. What?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. My
Jeff
bad. Who's
Hardy.
Ed? Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Tom Petty's not alive.
Well, he's bringing back Nikola Tesla. You know. So.
Yeah, bro,
Time
we have a
machine.
time machine, Adrian. You goofball, man.
Let's get Tom Brady on here.
King Solomon of the Bible would definitely be on there.
Should we just bring on JC though? Like, just ask him, like, "Hey, dude, like, what happened?"
I
Is it
mean,
all real?
honestly, we could just get Hitler and get his side of the story.
Okay, I knew somebody was gonna bring up. Bring in his side of the story. You know, he's just gonna be like, "Yo."
Oh no! What we do, we like get
You
like
just say some.
we get like
cosmetic
cloaks,
shit.
right? We get cloaks with our time machine. We go back in time to like right before he started getting weird, right? And then we'll show up and we'll be like, we are from another dimension. Do not do what you're going to do. And then we'll just disappear.
Wouldn't that just egg him on a little bit more?
Yeah, he might
That'll
just.
be-
He might blame the Jews for that.
He might blame us for it. He'll be like, "Time traveling Jews."
We do all have textured hair. He'd probably think it was.
I'm
like,
I'm part German though, you know.
I mean, you guys are wasting your time with a time machine. I'm just going back in time. I'm finding Marilyn Monroe. I am begging her to make me a manslave to her, and that is it. I'll spend the rest of my days as Marilyn Monroe's manslave.
You need Jesus.
You know this is on the internet. This is on the internet forever.
I hope it's on the internet.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's not.
You know what? There is people
conversation.
who identify with me about that.
Hey, hot take. I don't think Marilyn Monroe was that attractive.
Okay, take that back.
She honestly.
Okay. You know what Adrian said was too far, but at the same time, Chase, what you said was also too far. So
Yeah, you're on the
we are
extreme.
not getting
You're on
anywhere.
the extreme other side of this. How dare you say that?
I mean, you know, it's the hard right and the hard left, and I'm taking a side.
Well, you took the wrong one.
was that a slip of the tongue or what? Was that the wrong one?
That was the wrong one.
You know what would benefit probably all of us if we had a time machine? Go back in time. We bring Genghis Khan onto the podcast, and we get a how-to on how he did it, and then we do it.
Why? Why would we do that, Adrian?
Because
he killed so
statistically,
many people.
statistically, if Genghis Khan's wealth had carried over through inflation till now, he'd be the richest person in the world.
If we did that today, we would be the richest people in the world, but it's not ethical.
Or you know
Adrian.
what? We bring Genghis Khan back today, right? Right.
We bring him in.
He
the
would
fold.
chop our heads off first before we do
global
anything.
warming would be
Okay.
done. Global warming would be over with, though.
You bring him back with a time machine. He's still stuck in his era. He doesn't know what's going on. He charges at us, 3 shots to the knee. What is he gonna do?
He's probably gonna not know what to do. He'd probably poop himself.
He probably should himself.
What kind of sorcery is this?
He'd probably die if we shoot him, right?
No, see, we're in the 21st century. We have the technology.
Yeah. So what witchcraft is this? You use this.
And then
wand.
we bring him up to speed on where the world is at, and then we bring him in like, hey, we're gonna 4-way this. We're just gonna take over the world because we're gonna be the richest people in the world. And, you know.
I'm not on board. I don't see a positive side of the rainbow.
I want Alexander the
one.
Great. I want to bring Alexander the Great on. That'll be my guy.
Imagine how history would be if we went back in time and just said, Julius Caesar, don't go there. They're gonna kill you. And disappeared.
Hey, JFK, man. Hey, what's up, my homie?
Don't
JFK.
get in that car, bro. Don't do it.
Get in that car, my dude. That's
Johnny
all
boy.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
When you're in the car, duck.
Or just don't get in the car.
Make sure you're just holding your wife like this.
Just body double.
Well,
You
don't
need
do
a body
the
double
wife
for this
dirty.
one.
There's
Don't
must
do
be
the
sacrifices.
Just hit the driver. The driver was in on it.
Jackie gotta go, dude. We're moving on. We're gonna make a better nation because of this.
And if you ever hear the name Ronald Reagan, by all means, stop him at all costs. No matter what, set him up for failure.
Go back in time. Nixon, you will get caught for this. Just don't do it.
Nixon
where's
just
JFK
don't
from?
even run.
Like, where's that accent?
I think he's
It
from
sounds-
California, but he.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
like
think
a-
he
I thought it was
just.
just like a 1960s accent or whatever.
Yeah, it's actually
It's
crazy
cool.
because
It's
a lot of people back in the day, it was. I think it's because I saw a video about it. It was like because like radio technology isn't as good as it is now, so they like people on the radio, people who had to always talk, they had to kind of change the way they talked. It was like a Transylvanian accent is what they called it, or Transamerican accent or something.
Something like that.
To be, it was like more higher pitched and more like
Hey, yeah,
archy. Yeah, so it could pick up in the mic.
I'm not a crook.
I'm
Not a crook.
But JFK was born in Brookline, Massachusetts.
Oh, he's got a
Definitely
Massachusetts.
not.
That's a Massachusetts accent, but with that on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
that's why it sounds like that. Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Hogwarts
Whoa.
Legacy though. That's a good transition. So good. I cannot.
Well, we
stop.
have pretty good segue. Our editor, he's a pretty good editor. You know, he
Oh,
does
whatever.
the segues. And
Yeah, stroke yourself more, you fucking
I will.
narcissist.
I didn't name names. I was just saying our editor's just pretty handsome and good looking, and I wish he would, you know, answer my calls. But it's, you know, whatever.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Try.
Chase, did you ever
Happy with a good
redo your wizarding quiz?
I did it today. Guess what, guys?
What are you?
Ravenclaw.
I'm still Ravenclaw.
Oh, I thought you were a Hufflepuff.
Nah, you ain't gonna catch me lacking like that, bro. Like,
That's fine.
I ain't no huffly puffly, bro. Like, I'm a Ravenclaw.
The other
we're
three of us are Slytherin, so
Yeah, we're
I
slimy
know.
on this side. We slimy,
Yeah.
bro.
I did retake it today, and I did get Slytherin randomly. It was just I was just like, what the fuck? It was the first time I did the app, you know?
you
'Cause I
did it
was
through
doing
the
it
app
on-
too.
I did it through the app,
Super
and
cool.
I was doing it on the website. I was just going on Safari and doing it, and I was getting Ravenclaw all through, and then I downloaded the app, I restarted, and I got Slytherin, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's weird. I've never gotten Slytherin. So I redid it, and then I got Ravenclaw again, because the questions changed, and I was like, oh, that's crazy.
I wanted Ravenclaw, but I got Slytherin,
Same.
so I was like, I'm gonna own it.
What's your Patronus, Chase?
It was a doe, but now it's a weasel.
Oh, you're not on the bird gang.
Yeah, Bird Gang, baby.
Mine's a heron.
I knew that question was coming. Mine is I think it's a hawk.
You see, yeah, it was something. It was like a.
It's a
something
sparrowhawk.
Sparrowhawk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. What kind of wood did you get? Or what kind of wood for your wand?
You know
did
what
you
I
get, Chase?
got?
I got Hawthorn and Phoenix core.
What? You got a ew. I got a ashwood with the unicorn core.
Alderwood with a dragon core, of course.
Hard. Ours go hard.
Yeah, I think Gannon, you and Shiloh both have the same wand, and they're one of the most OP wands in the Harry Potter lore. Like
Yeah.
if you have a dragon core, it's like the best.
No,
That's just how I roll.
Phoenix core is usually the best, and then
Oh
Elder
yes,
wood
that's right. Yep.
Is
Yeah,
is the
you're
best wood.
Well, dragon core is still better because it's a dragon.
Dragon core
Phoenix?
sounds harder though.
Yeah,
And
dragon.
unicorns stab people. So
Alder. Now, see if it was Ashwood with a dragon core. Now that would be a cool combo. That would sound cool.
I got
You
the
get it
ashwood
'cause-
wand
Ashwood.
with that unyielding
I'll
flexibility.
But
Should we kind of like talk about the controversy though before we start going hard on Hogwarts?
Oh, fuck J.K.
Just
Rowling. That's all we gotta say.
Just like get it out of the way. Fuck J.K. Rowling. She sucks. We're pro-trans community.
oh, but you have
all
non-binary.
respect.
There's non-binary options in the character customization.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole dev team really tried to steer away from J.K. Rowling. I know she's still gonna take a cut because it's her IP, but there were trans people that worked on the game. Like Daniel Radcliffe even said, like, you know, if you just think about the whole Harry Potter universe, it's like a huge magical universe where it obviously inspired a lot of people who identified with it to like express themselves on who they truly believe they are, you know, and so obviously a lot of people in the trans community are Harry Potter fans, but it sucks that J.K. Rowling just went the opposite direction with that.
Yeah.
But you cannot be a ethical consumer in capitalism, you know. So I mean,
They put the gun to our head. You know?
they did. I mean,
It's so
it
good.
was
It's so good. It's so good.
So Gannon, you've been playing it. Adrian, you haven't. You don't have it yet.
No, I will be
It
getting
is a slippery. It is a slippery. It'll get you because I started playing. I was like, you know what? I'll get on. I'll try it for a little bit. And I was supposed to like go and like hang out with my friends later on. So I like fired her up, and I start playing and playing. And then I'm like, next thing you know, it's 10 p.m. I'm like, okay, well, I'm already this far. Might as well keep going, right? 1 a.m. goes around. I'm like, I need to go to sleep. It was, and the thing is, I haven't even got like in the story of it. I have not gotten that far, but I have a lot of cool stuff because I've been adventuring. That's just what I do. Come on, man. Open world. I'm stretching my legs out. I don't care about potions class. I'm going out into the Forbidden Forest. I don't care about all this. You're giving me all. I don't need these answers.
Yeah.
I basically learned like I'm a wizard like from Black Clover, Adrian, the sister. She's got like the fire power.
Oh,
Fuegoleon's sister, Merleona.
Yeah.
She goes out and trains in the woods. She doesn't do none of that capital stuff. She's like, I don't care about none of that. I'm trying to throw hands. I'm trying to learn magic.
Okay, so that's the part like I kind of like stopped watching and I'm kind of like picking up from.
Well, I spoiled it for you. She's OP.
No,
She's like one of
I
the
know what
strongest.
happens with all that.
Yeah, she's like one
I'm
of the
like a
strongest.
couple episodes past that. She is,
And she's
pretty
not
dope.
been trained by anybody. Just out in the woods. That's me.
You're not him.
You're
Or
not
her.
him. So are you gonna go for the unforgivable curses when you
One of
get
them.
there?
I'm gonna use one.
Nope.
There's one where
I'm
you
pure in
can,
the heart.
Not me. I'm using one where I can like control enemies to fight each other. That's the one I'm using. Misdirection.
Okay,
That one's
it's
hard.
It's not the worst.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a part of it. They're killing each other. I'm not a part of this.
Somebody made a point on TikTok about the what's the killing curse? Avada Kedavra.
Yeah.
Kadarva.
Yeah.
Avada Kedavra.
Godiva.
Anyway,
Arrivederci.
the killing curse. Somebody was saying like, how is this curse like so unforgivable? But there's a curse being taught to students that makes them explode called Bombarda or whatever. It's like the killing curse is a very simple. It's like painless death curse, but
I don't
the
think it's
Bombarda
painless.
spell. I think it's painless.
It didn't look very painless in the movie.
Yeah.
It did not look painless.
Well, I think just death is,
it looked like they got dragged from this existence.
Yeah, it's not an instant death situation.
Well, isn't like death being dragged from your life?
By who?
Yeah. By whatever caused death. I don't know.
Or the Grim Reaper. Yeah, man.
I'm the cream reaper.
Just why? Why do you do this?
It was
to
going
us?
so long where you didn't say one, man.
I had to.
Somebody should like start tallying up all of Adrian's homoerotic Tourette's. Just outburst.
We got 2 today.
Tell the editor to put a count in there.
Yeah, the editor's pretty stretched thin. I don't think.
Oh,
he
you
can...
were talking earlier about how amazing they are and all that.
Well, I'm just
Yeah,
saying
but
he's got a lot of his on his plate.
The real guy though is definitely the producer. Fuck that guy. No, tell him though.
Yeah, dude, our producer sucks. Like he
The
does
co-host,
a job
though.
half
What's
the
that guy's
time.
I
name?
hate that dude.
The co-host,
Hate
I like
the
that guy. That
Yeah,
guy's cool.
dude, the other co-host too. He's pretty dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's also the other co-host besides that one.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. He's all right. Yeah, he's cool.
Are you talking
I would
about the
say
co-host? Are you talking about the host with the crooked nose or the host with the mid haircut?
I'm talking about the
Which one was
producer
he
that
talking
looks like
about?
Absol goofball. Looks like Cheech from Cheech and Chong head ass. I'm gonna bark up now. I'm not done. I'm back. Fuck cornball. Then I'm done.
Oh, jeez.
So,
2319 head S. No, sorry.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, man. We're chilling. We're living
Yeah,
life.
dude, we're just living.
Vibing.
But we're okay. So going back to Hogwarts, how like rated on a scale of 1 to 10, how you enjoying it? Do you think this game is?
I think he's gonna say a 10.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say an 8. Multiplayer
Oh.
killing it for me.
Oh yeah. That is like
The fact that you cannot play with your homies, and the fact that it seems like it would be the perfect setup for that. You have all these different, factions or
Houses.
Houses. Yep. I'm out in the woods, man. I don't know anything about it.
I haven't been going to class.
I've not been going to class. Barely even remember that I'm Slytherin. I've been out there for so long. But yeah, man, I would say 8 because of that reason alone. They have to add it in. They have to
And Quidditch. Why the fuck is Quidditch not in it?
add both of those things, and this is going to be a perfect.
Well,
game.
was Quidditch
It's so
around
clean.
in like what is it like the 1800s
Yeah, they
or
have
whatever?
the field
yeah.
on the game.
Oh, that's
the
stupid.
the instructor even tells you when you show up after the Sorting Hat ceremony. He said that Quidditch is like, for right now, closed. So probably eventually we'll add it because they have the arena.
Oh yeah.
The arena's there. I've walked by it. It's there on my way to the Forbidden Forest. It's there.
So it sounds like they're teasing it, kind of. They're like, "Oh, it's closed right now.
So they'll
It'll
probably
come
add
out
multiplayer.
eventually."
I
The
just want
game
to be
is so-
able to jump chase. No, look at old Slytherin beat down.
What do you think? Because I do think they'll probably add multiplayer eventually. Because they're already making mods for it for PC.
But what I was thinking about also, they don't have that many spells you can learn, like that many, right now.
It's only like 28, I
Yeah.
believe. Spells.
Like relatively speaking, I was thinking about it in an RPG, type game. Like if you would get on with the homies and even did co-op, I was thinking like, you can't. There's not enough. Like I feel like it would have to like break down a little more. So like you have like healer, But then
Yeah.
I don't know. Then I feel like it would lose some of its integrity though, as like a game.
I feel like it
Well, I mean,
will
you
be
don't have
easier
to
to
include-
balance.
You don't have to include the whole role system either. It could just all be wizards, just wizarding.
And fight each other. I'm
Jump
beating
chase.
you out. I'm
Or
beating you
just
down.
fucking Quidditch. Why am I getting jumped in all these
No, I'm
Shut
Shut
up,
up
you
for
fucking
Adrian.
Ravenclaw.
Bro, I'm Slytherin. I'm slimy, bro. I don't care who it is. Everybody's just getting this blaster. I don't care, man.
This
I
wand
don't
is
care
rated
about. I'm
E
out
for
in the
everyone.
woods, man. I don't care about none of that. I'm out in the woods. I'm in the Forbidden Forest, man.
I'm out in the woods. This could be the episode title. Out in the woods. I'm out in the woods.
Man, I'm telling you. That's
The
just what it
training
is.
arc, bro. It's getting legit.
Chase, I like how you always just announce. You're like, that's going to be the title.
It helps me, honestly, when I'm
Yeah.
editing, because I can't think of the fucking title beforehand, so I'm editing, and in the middle, when I find, like, a good, like, soundbite, I'm like, that's the title. But then I have to go back and, like, make the thumbnail.
How do you bite the sound?
Like that.
That's the thumbnail.
Oh,
That's the thumbnail right
that's
there.
what I'm here for, guys.
Dude, I've been... He's
come
been
up
the
with the
thumbnail
names.
every week, except for, like, once.
See, that's what I do, man. I come up with the names, and then I come up with thumbnails. That's what I'm here for, guys.
That's why we keep
Hey.
you around, man.
Realistically, that's why I keep myself around.
Just to be that added content. All right.
Anyway,
Fake laugh.
it was.
Adrian, I
It's
was gonna
real.
ask you.
Mhm.
How you feel about the XFL?
Uh, I think the sentiment's been said before about it, not by me, by other people, but I agree with other people. I think XFL and like the USFL should have a merger, and it should be bought by the NFL and used as a G League type of thing, like the NBA has the G League.
Yeah.
Because I think there is potential in, not letting all these people who come out of college flop in the NFL and not be able to do the thing they did all their life,
Yeah.
or give people who probably couldn't do well in college the ability to play and grow in that type of setting.
But
and
then you
move
got
on
to
the
pay them,
NFL.
Adrian, and ultimately that comes out of our pockets. So no.
It would come
Well,
out
it's
of
working for the
NFL's
NBA,
pocket,
so I don't
right?
know how it wouldn't work for the NFL.
But
Well, I
then-
think with the NBA it works because you don't have as many players to pay.
Yeah,
But I totally agree. I think there should be like a G League for the NFL, but it would be hard to make it work during the season. I would say it would have to be like an off season, like season almost, for it to work, and then you can honestly just be scouting those talents.
Well, I mean, it's
during
not like
the off season.
it's not like the G League doesn't have a lot of teams. They have 30 teams in the G League.
But I mean, it's still like you don't have as many. Like what? How many like people are on a roster for each team? It's like maybe 20.
You got your starting five, got about 12, 13, something like that on a roster.
But in the NFL or in the XFL, you would have like
You'd have
minimum
52.
like 50. Yeah, 52.
yeah.
And if they do practice squad, imagine being practice squad in the XFL. That's gotta you gotta
So
at that point
bad.
just not play.
You probably have a. I would probably like make the minimum. Oh, that would be hard. Never mind. You would probably have to keep it like 50, 52.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
C52. Yeah.
But yeah, if you hit practice squad on the XFL, just retire at that point.
Yeah. Might as well. Retire
Just
on
might
out.
as well give up on your hopes and dreams and start a shitty little podcast.
Give it an original name.
All right, I wasn't gonna go there, Adrian, but
Yeah,
you've twisted the beast. I don't know. Sorry,
You've
guys.
unleashed it.
What
for
the
sure.
fuck did you just say?
What are you? What is this?
Your mustache is looking very villainesque.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
what's
going
going
for.
on with the mustache?
That's what I'm going for.
With the
Going for like the
triangular goatee.
little like handle, like the little twirly
Just a
bitch?
slight, not like a full on, but just a slight. And then once it fills in, it's gonna look cool, I think.
You look like Jack Harlow's sexually ambiguous little brother.
You're gonna scare the kids, bro. You're
here for it.
scared.
Stop it, you're gonna scare the bitches.
You're scaring. I don't
You did
need
that
those,
when you came
Adrian.
in.
You're scaring the hose.
Well, Adrian's not on camera, Gannon, so
Mm.
I'm gonna need you to be lore accurate.
Yeah.
Be canonically like on top of it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
you
Lorax.
get him, girl.
All right, Adrian, I'm trying to. I am sticking up for you, and I'm just getting roasted on here. Is it all because I yelled at you? I gave you a stern talking to live.
You're like my dad. Minus,
Say it. Say it again.
minus
Say
the
it.
drugs.
You, don't- you didn't have to. I was trying to save you. I was gonna be like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Cool.
I doubt my family watches this.
I thought you said your family was watching.
I told
Hello,
them to,
Adrian's
but my
parents.
family is a bunch of lazy people. Where do you think I get it from?
I think mine Loki did one.
I feel
Watch
like they've
one?
listened to one episode and we scared them off.
Yeah, that's honestly what I think happened. They said.
I think that's what happened too with my parents.
My heart is actually hurting.
Why?
Not mine. I'm talking about my folks. If they're listening to the early ones, Early
Oh
ones.
yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Dude, that was good, man.
Thank you, man. I've
Oh my
been
God, we should
Harmonize
be in
me
a boy
some
band.
more, bro.
see what I've been doing is taking vocal lessons.
Mhm.
From
Mhm.
I was trying to think of someone that's mute. Could not think of it off the top of my head. So now
That's what you look like. You look like you belong in an NSYNC cover band.
and you look like
Backstreet
the
Boys,
sound guy
bro.
for that NSYNC cover band. So fuck
Joke's
off.
on you. I work for the venue, not the band.
Nah, bro. You do ticket sales, my boy.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw,
walk-
I saw the tickets on
I walk through
Facebook
there, I say, hey,
Marketplace.
man, where I put my jacket at, homie? That's what I tell you.
Over to the left.
No. No.
That's pretty good.
It was good.
That
was
is pretty good. So,
Mm.
you know, I've thought about the effects of.
Where are we going with this?
I'm
Sound it
trying
out.
to keep my composure and think of something at the same time. Here we go. The effects of.
These nuts.
All right.
Well, those are little effects
There's
on
3.
everything, especially LeBron's legacy. So, that was kind of, John Morant. Can we trust him?
He's not good.
Oh, what?
Speaking of which, Chase, have you even been checking the fantasy basketball lately?
Yeah,
I'll
Chase.
tell you what, I have not been on that at all.
I still
What
check
all
it
players?
every...
What all players do you have?
Who, me?
Chase has a great lineup, which is hilarious.
I know
I
you got
do.
Elbron.
I got
Where is
LeBron, Steph, Jason
He's got
Tatum, fucking.
Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic,
You have Giannis?
Doncic. I have Giannis.
Nice.
That's my boy.
Nice.
He's got Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant,
Jason
got
Statham? I'm just kidding.
DeAndre Ayton,
Hey,
De'Aaron
let's play
Fox,
some basketball.
Damian Lillard, Darius Garland, and he's still 7-7-1. Who the fuck did you tie with?
I think I tied with Trey.
Yeah, tied with Trey.
I checked it like a month ago just to see what I was doing, but it's so stupid. Like I go and like I actually want to like change my roster, but then it's too late. All my players are locked in for
Who got
some
John Morant?
reason.
That's my boy.
I think Trey. No, yeah, Trey does.
Goat.
He's not
Yeah,
good.
again, you were supposed to be in the league, but then you were like,
I will be
Yeah.
next year, and I'm gonna win it.
I don't think so.
Ooh, speaking of which,
Next year I'm gonna try, and next year,
No.
you know what? Whoever
Speaking of
loses
which-
has to go to the winner's state. So, boom.
that
Everyone
reminds me of
else
two things
in it
actually.
has to go to the winner's state. I think that's actually pretty cool.
That is
Anyways.
cool, actually.
That is a cool stake. Well, maybe
We
if
should do that for our
we also have
fantasy
Rand-
football league too.
Okay,
we
but
also
let me
have the-
speak. I could tell you what I plan to do.
Oh, yeah, sure, imp.
Anyways, I was planning. I'm gonna make some changes to the league. We're gonna be betting money. We're gonna agree on a decent per person, bet
We're like
to put
like
into the
real money?
pot.
Like real money.
Yes, real money. Um,
Gift card, best I could do.
I'm going to invest in a pretty decent trophy. That's going to be going to the winner with nameplates.
What kind of trophy are you talking?
I'm talking like a 3-4 foot.
I'll save you the energy, Adrian. I don't want that shit. Tell you
No,
what.
You're not going to win, so you wouldn't get it.
I want the trophy, but I want it to be able to do something.
Do anything with it.
Just
It'll be
make
yours
a
for
giant,
a whole
make
year.
a just giant cylinder with a cone on top, and that way we'll be able to do something.
I want a trophy I can pull a dagger out of.
Why?
Unrelated.
I don't think you should be around daggers.
A couple of them. I want more. I need him in a trophy though. So like Excalibur from the Sorcerer's Stone, like zoom,
It should.
but
It
a
should
trophy.
be. It should be the podcast logo, maybe.
But yeah, the podcast logo would be a part of the trophy, but there'd be like the actual trophy part. There'd be spaces for a bunch of nameplates, and it'll start over the years accumulating with the champions and stuff.
And we're gonna need to make sure you have your show also,
It could be,
so
be
you
like
can talk
Brooklyn.
about it.
It could be like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so that like whoever wins the competition keeps the trophy for the year to the next person.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Mine was more original though. I think I pieced it off better. Honestly,
He articulated himself a lot better, Adrian.
I was
to be
thinking
to be
of
fair.
thank you.
implementing punishment for the last place player as well.
Well, Gannon had a good one. The loser has to go to the winner's state.
Okay.
I like that, honestly.
And do what though? Like,
just hang out.
What?
Be
That's
friends.
not a
We're all
punishment.
friends,
Yeah.
Adrian.
that's
Jeez.
not a
What?
punishment. That's not a
Do
punishment.
what? You think I want to hang around, you losers?
Well, it's the winner. The winner gets the money and gets to hang out with one of the homies. The loser just has to fly out and pay for the plane ticket.
Well, how about the loser does something like, I don't know, good punishments? That's not.
That's a good punishment,
That's not a good punishment.
Adrian. It is a good one.
I saw one dude one
Walk
year.
across
he
hot
lost.
coals.
He lost. That's a good punishment.
No, I would not do that. Hell no.
How many? What?
He said walk across hot coals.
That's lame.
That's a punishment. Or one dude I saw, he got a tattoo, and it was Miley Cyrus from the Wrecking Ball video, but his face on it, or the winner's face on it, like the league.
The loser has to get Footloose on their foot.
Something like that.
I saw one where somebody had to spend 24 hours in a Waffle House, and or a IHOP or something. No, it was a Waffle House, and he could gain time, or he can take time off depending on how many pancakes or waffles he could eat. So if he ate 24 pancakes, he could leave.
See, that's a good punishment.
Waffles
Loser has to get a tongue piercing.
I'm not doing that. I refuse.
Am I allowed to bring anything into this Waffle House?
Not a dagger. Preferably not. You would probably... Yeah.
Well, probably not a dagger.
What do you mean? Like...
I don't know. It's probably something that would make me hungry.
Like...
What?
I don't know.
Weed? God, you look
No.
scandalous right now, dude.
No.
I saw a punishment recently. This dude has to wear a pair of high-top pink Osiris shoes for 3 months straight.
Oof, that is rough.
That is rough.
I would wear it.
Like they're
It'd be a good conversation starter.
You'd have to tell people, yeah, it's because I lost my fantasy league.
My name's Earl. You
Loser
probably wonder
has
how I
to-
got here. You guys ever seen My Name is Earl?
Yes.
Uncultured.
What do you mean?
Hey,
know.
Adrian, you remember when I went through a My Name is Earl phase? Bro? where
Yeah,
I-
we used to watch that. My
Dude, I would watch it. I would
great,
throw it
actually.
on all the time, bro. It's one of my like feel good shows. If I'm sad and I'm going through it, I'll be watching My Name is Earl or Workaholics. That's when you know. Or BoJack Horseman is when you especially know that I'm down the drain, bro.
Well, see, I'm different. I like watching Workaholics because it's just hilarious. And it's a good time. Always a good time.
That's why I put it on because I'm trying to laugh, my boy. Are you tracking?
My feel good show is New Girl.
I thought it was Footloose.
New
It's
Girl
not a show, idiot.
is not a bad show. I
New
like
Girl's
New Girl.
good.
New Girl is a great show.
Started it, never finished. Seen, like,
Two
one
Broke
episode.
Girls is actually not bad. Sarah's been watching it. And I hear it in
We
the
know why you
background.
watch Two Broke Girls, okay, Adrian? We don't need to go back to what happened last week, we do not need. Again.
Anyways, we're getting close to. Okay, Adrian, Jesus.
You can find us on all
Christ.
streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube is another one.
Pornhub.
Not
Eventually,
yet.
we're
Sorry,
trying to get the
haven't-
funding.
Yeah.
Then there's a Patreon also for $3 a month.
Only $3.
Only $3 indeed. Screechy child. There is also exclusive content on these shows.
Wait, only $3 a month?
Only $3 indeed, Chase. There's also on the Patreon Death Our Friend, Next Caller, and more. So much more. More coming. Coming everywhere. Thank you guys for tuning in for this episode. And that was the plug. We're back to the regular broadcasting now.
Well, I
Thank
mean,
you.
it was kind of the outro a little bit. I guess do you guys have anything you want to say to the audience?
Yeah, Footloose is not that good of a fucking movie.
Whatever you put
Were
in
you
this-
saying that to the audience, or were you saying that to me?
I was saying it to whoever's fucking listening right now.
I like the original. It's decent. I wouldn't put it in the top 100 movies of all time.
I'd put it in the bottom 20 of all time.
I
Damn.
don't think I'd put it in the top 1,000 of all time.
I think I'd put it between Rubber and Sharknado 2.
No, and I'm talking about the original one still. The sequel, though.
So am I.
The sequel. The
Top
sequel's
5.
good.
Top 5, man.
Yeah, exactly, dude. The sequel's top five.
Top 5, man. I gotta end myself.
He was just reading the script. He wasn't agreeing. Chase.
No, he
Yes,
was reading the
Adrian,
script,
you are
and you
entirely
wrote the
right.
script.
And my name is Gannon. Oh, I lost my place. Hang on.
Yeah, again, what else? What do you want to say to the audience? It's on the script. I don't know if you want to read
I
it.
feel like a lot of things in this world are going absolutely mad, and I know we joke a lot on here, but keep your head up, guys, out there as you're going through your week. And yeah, you know, if you want to come in for a good laugh, come on back, man. If it's your first time, first timer, you know, we don't have any
Wear a
like
condom.
badges or cards or anything to give out for
$5.
first timers in here, or like discounts or anything. We only have $3 a month for our podcast also, so you know.
But you can listen to us for free. You know.
That's also true.
For now.
Okay, no, we will never monetize us.
Yeah,
Unless
that
if
bread,
you want to
that
buy
head,
our
then
subscription.
Comrade. But yeah, man.
Thanks,
pretty much
Gannon,
all
for
I
that.
had.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, I'll leave it off like what Gannon said. Yeah, we're a happy place.
Safe place, if you will. Gang.
Safe space, happy place, a feel good place. Tickle your hearts and your pickles.
That's my job.
You're just
But yeah,
strictly pickle. Yeah, man.
he just
Yeah, you guys. can't
he
see it, but
emoted.
you
He
don't
did the
know.
wrong
He-
emote right there.
He did emote. He definitely did. You
Jesus
taking this
Christ.
away, Adrian? Look at this.
Yeah,
guy.
it's your
He
job
gets-
to do the freaking outro. God, this guy.
He takes the intro. That's what he planned.
I'm doing the outro.
You do the outro. You start the outro off. Gosh,
Oh.
we established this 2 podcasts ago.
Well, you could find us. On
No, we
Apple.
already did that.
Well, you could find.
I swear to.
That
Gannon,
is-
you're not even engaged.
I'm engaged. I'm fully engaged right now, man.
but
engaged.
that is all time we have. We'll be seeing you guys next episode. My name is Adrian.
And I'm Chase.
And I was, am, and will always be Gannon. Peace.
Peace out, guys.
Bye bye.